In this video, I want to take you back to a time when Saturday mornings felt magical, when cartoons couldn't be paused, when cereal boxes were almost as exciting as the breakfast inside, when riding your bike until the streetlights came on felt like complete freedom, and when the most ordinary days quietly became the memories we would cherish forever. Forget about the notifications waiting for you. Forget about the endless scrolling. Forget about how fast everything feels today. Because for the next few minutes, we're going somewhere we haven't visited in years. It's Saturday morning. The sun is shining through your bedroom curtains. You can hear the television from the lounge room. Your favorite cartoons are already playing, and you know you better hurry before you miss them. So you jump out of bed, still half asleep, because back then, Saturday mornings weren't just an average day. They were an event. You see, back then, the first decision of the day was an important one. Which cartoons were we gonna watch? Because there was no streaming. There was no magical red button that you could just click to pause or record that favorite TV show of yours. You missed it, we missed it. And yet somehow that made it feel just that much more special. Maybe it was MTV playing in the morning. Or maybe it was that favorite cartoon of yours. We would sit there in our pajamas, probably our hair still messy, milk on our shirt. The world outside didn't matter just yet. For that moment, it was just us, the TV, and whatever adventure that was waiting. Eventually, someone would call out, "Breakfast is ready!" And just like that, the spell was broken. We'd make our way into the kitchen, still half asleep, trying to decide which cereal we were gonna have that morning. Because in the 1990s, cereal wasn't just breakfast, it was an experience. Maybe it was Milo. Maybe it was Wheat Bix. Maybe it was that cereal that you begged your parents for, simply because of that toy inside of the box. And somehow, opening that box felt like opening a birthday present. We would pour the cereal, grab a spoon, and race back to the television. Because we didn't want to miss one single second. Looking back now, it's funny how the smallest moments make the biggest memories. Once breakfast was finished, the real adventure began. We didn't check our phones messaging who was free because we already knew what to do. We would grab our bikes, open the front door, and run outside. The whole neighborhood felt endless. You ride past your friend's house, looking to see if their bike was at the porch. And if it was, you knew that they were home. And if it wasn't, we just kept riding. You see, that's how we found each other in the 90s. We weren't looking. We would literally make up our own games and then change the rules every 5 minutes, laugh until our stomachs would hurt, and somehow an ordinary suburban street felt like the biggest playground in the world. Nobody was checking the time. Nobody cared what hour it was. We were just living. And until the streetlights came on, that was the original notification. It was time to head home. As the afternoon rolled on, the day still felt like it had endless possibilities. Maybe mum or dad said we were heading to the shops, and suddenly that road trip felt that much more exciting. Walking into the toy aisle felt like entering another world. Lego, action figures, video games, shelves filled with things we only dreamt of owning at the time. We knew we probably couldn't afford them because we couldn't, but we still had to look. And then there were the trips that felt that much more special. The video store, walking through those front doors, seeing rows and rows of VHS tapes, trying to decide which one of those movies would come home with us. Maybe it was Video Easy. Maybe it was Blockbuster. Maybe it was your local rental store. It didn't matter which one it was, but choosing the movie was almost just as exciting as watching it. Back then, good things were worth waiting for. Eventually, the sun would soon disappear, The bikes will be left outside and the games would come to an end. And you would hear those words that every kid knew. It's time to come back inside. Would walk through the front door, still remembering everything that happened that day. The little adventures, the movie nights. VHS would go in, the lights would dim, and for a little while, the whole world disappeared. Looking back now, it's strange. We never realized those moments were so special. We weren't thinking, one day, I'm gonna miss this. We were just living. Maybe that's why we keep looking back. Not because everything was perfect, because it wasn't. But because those little moments somehow meant everything to us. The Saturday mornings, the afternoons spent all day outside, the movie nights, the laughter, the freedom. At the time, we didn't realize we were making memories. We thought we were just having another day. But years later, those ordinary moments became the ones we'd give anything to experience just one more time. And maybe that's the beautiful thing about memories. Even though we can't go back in time, we can always remember. That's what I want my channel to be. A place where we can all slow down just for a while. Remember the things that we loved and revisit the memories that made us who we are today. If today's video reminded you of a memory that you've forgotten, then I hope you will join me again, because there are so many more memories waiting for us. I'm Danny. I don't post content. I post feelings. And I'll see you in the next memory.